Hello, it's the Riv. Welcome to the Slop Horror. I watched a movie called Hell House LLC Part 2. This movie was just like the first. It had a survivor from the last movie. You could say the acting wasn't as great as the first movie. The story was about the exact same. Nothing new here, just a few new characters. They really beat the horse with the same exact scares, the same exact creepiness. Pretty much everything that happened in the first movie happens again here, but repeatedly, and it's just so many times it gets old. It was good in the first movie when they used it once or twice and it was scary, but when you just show it like a million times, it can get a little old and not scary. So I did not enjoy that. One scene that threw me off was a scene with a family. Family just doesn't come into play at all other than this one scene. It doesn't come back at all. Doesn't make any explanation why this family is involved. There's a family just chilling, doing what they do as a family, and then you hear the music from the first movie, which was cool, but it has no explanation. It was just random and it was meaningless. It makes me think the director or the writer or someone involved, maybe a producer, who knows, just wanted their family on a movie and they're like, well, I got some actors, and they just throw it in there. There were a couple small details that were kind of cool that I liked, like during the newscast there was a single frame edit. If you blink you'll miss it type of thing. You'll see it if you watch the newscast, the panel. Check that out. That was a good scene, I thought. It didn't really have a huge impact, but it was a little nice touch that they added. The story was kind of flawed. The people that want to go in the house meet up with the survivor. They know the exact full story of the survivor and his events that happened in the house, and they full well know that anything bad can happen because they believe him and want to go in the house. So they do it full knowing that they are going to be in danger. And then when they get there, they're like, oh no, I didn't know that I was going to be in danger. What the fuck? Come on. Now's the best time to be concerned for my safety. We drove all the way here. We heard everyone's story. We believed it enough to get to the house and go in. And right before they go in, they're like, oh, I am concerned for my safety. I don't know if I should go in. Of course you should be concerned for your safety if you believe the story. There are some nice touches in the movie. The movie's not complete shit, but it is pretty bad. Compared to the first one, that is. There were some timeline edits that I enjoyed that showed pretty much them going in the house, and then it would warp to the after events, kind of like the first movie did with the girl survivor. I really liked that because okay, we know this one lives. You got to see what happens to the rest of them though, which what happens to the rest of them is interesting, and it's worth about one watch, where I say the other one, the original movie, is worth 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 5 watches, depending if, we got to show this to a friend. If you like paranormal activity, if you like found footage, you got to show it to your friend. This is not one of those movies. It uses the same camera panning trick, waiting for something to happen. Camera finally oh shit, what was that? It uses that a lot. The first movie obviously used it, but this one uses it about 5 times more than the first. It gets old. There is some creepy tension build up due to it, but the effect wasn't good at the end. It didn't feel like it did in the first one. It didn't scare me. The ending was almost obvious. You know what's going to happen. There are a few surprises along the way, but ultimately, I would give this one a pass unless you just have to watch it. Just watch the first one. Check out these ratings. Thank you for watching. This is the Riv. Like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about Hell House LLC Part 2. Have a good night. Go get scared.